Hello and welcome back. We are going to be starting a new runs in Crusader Kings 3, specifically the Game of Thrones mod, which just dropped very recently on the 14th. We are going to be starting a new run. There are two start dates, one right before Robert's Rebellion, and one a little bit after Robert's Rebellion. I don't know a lot about this mod yet, and I'm not necessarily an expert on CK3, so this will be interesting to kind of play and explore. We will be playing as Stannis, and I know what you might be thinking. Why are we playing as the Stannis? I mean, why Stannis? He's not very jovial, he's tight-lipped. Well, I'll tell you why. I'll explain it to you in the most clear terms possible why we're playing Stannis.
You should kneel before your brother. He's the Lord's chosen. Born amidst salt and smoke.
Salt and smoke.
Born amidst salt and smoke. Is he a ham?
That's exactly what he is. We're playing as Stannis because he's a ham, he's the Mannis, he's the man himself, and we are going to play as Stannis the Mannis. Now, we're just going to get started in here right away, right off, straight away. By the way, love the loading screens. They are big, nice. They are in CK style, and we will be lord over the storm. Wait, what's this? You mean to tell me after we defended Storm's End for the entirety of the war, we're not in charge of Storm's End? What's up with this, Robert? This must be a bug of the mod. A little bit of a buggy mod. Pretty sure Stannis is supposed to be in charge of the Stormlands here. That's very strange. Very strange indeed. Well, let's take a look at our character. And, what is this? 2 diplomacy? Huh. Don't know what that's about. Marshal, that seems a little low, but okay, we'll take it. Stewardship, sure. Intrigue? Yeah, he probably should be lower. And learning? Yeah, fair enough. Okay. So, we are playing as the Mannis, and we're playing in Dragonstone for whatever reason, so I guess we'll need to make the best of what we can. And so, okay, we do have some unique stuff. There is like a bunch of religious stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff to do. We will need to pick our patron aspects. And really, there's only 2 options here as Stannis. We can either pick the warrior because, you know, we will get battle roll, prowess, and this type of stuff. Or we can pick the stranger for the natural dread and hostile scheme chance. But mainly the natural dread. This seems on theme for Stannis. He's terrifying. We're going to go with the stranger. Probably not as strong, but, you know, this is an RP run, as it were. Okay, so we can petition league, do a bunch of stuff. What we want to be able to do is we want to be able to declare wars, and our brother, King Robert, also has a hook on us. He's got a strong hook on us of loyalty, because we're fully loyal, because we are the Mannis himself. And so before he can modify our vassal contract, we want to ask him if we can modify our vassal contract, and we want to be able to declare wars, and in return, we will give him... Well, can we give him any of this? Well, we don't want forced partition, so we'll give him a little bit of levies, I think, in order to make this stick. I don't think we can... Ooh, we can switch to one of these. What'll this do? The liege gets... Okay, so we're going to need to give him something. We can go none, where we just tax 10%, levies 30%. This will be tax 15%, way fewer levies, and way fewer maintenance for scuddage. For March, we will only get minus 5% tax, and we will get minus... This would be nice, but I'm pretty... Ooh, he will go for March. And Palatinate will decrease the amount of taxes we pay, and will decrease the amount of levies we give. And everyone gets prestige. I think we want March. I think that March kind of correctly captures, you know, our thing. And then it'll also give us minus army gold maintenance, which seems good. So we will be moving to giving him high feudal levies. We don't really want to give him gold. And we will sanctioning declare war. And notably, he will not be able to modify the contract for some time. So we won't be able to use his dirty hook to make us pay him more taxes. So we will modify our vassal contract here. And of course, any young Stannis who, something, I don't know the Pride and Prejudice opening line, finds himself in want of a wife. So we will want to find a wife, and I already have one in mind. So we want to go to our friend Doran in Dorne, and see if Prince Doran of Dorne will marry off his daughter, or one of his daughters. I thought there was one who was intelligent. Let's take a look, and we are going to look in the stats. There was someone who was like intelligent and comely, and so generally speaking, we are going to prioritize inheritable traits, and I'm not sure 100% if this is all optimal, but I really like playing CK3 like this, and so we will do that, and you can't tell me I'm wrong to play CK3. Well, you can. You can definitely do that. Oh, we of course will want to make them female, and we will sort by... Alright, so here's the one we had in mind. Sorella Sand, courtier of Prince Duran Duran, the bastard of Prince Duran Duran, who is both comely and intelligent. So we will arrange a marriage with ourselves. Good old Stannis marrying, you know, a 3-year-old. Classic Stannis move. But now we will be able to inherit all of these, and we will get an alliance with Prince Duran Duran himself. So we will send our proposal out. Okay. Now... continuing on, why don't we take a little bit of an unpause and play a little bit around with this mod. King Robert says, well, we get this. King Robert gives us our thing. Can we get an alliance with him? No, he doesn't like us. Okay, fair enough. Fair play, my guy. We have an alliance with Duran Duran himself. We can negotiate some alliances, though. With Renly? No. We're not negotiating anything with Renly. We are heir in line to several titles. So if Renly were to slip and fall, we would get all this. That's not very Stannis-y, though. You know, to go for the murder plot. So let's take a look. Let's just take a look at it. This is not Stannis' way. We take it with blood and salt and smoke. It is the ham way. What is what is cured may never be uncured. Okay, so we will want to fight Renly, and we can now fight him because we had our thing. He has outriders and armored horsemen, so we will want to build some pikemen, I believe. We have some archers, which do get countered by his dudes. So let's build some pikemen. And I believe we also want to build some stuff on Dragonstone. And all this is going to cost some money. So we can go into our decisions. There is new things. Ooh, we can recruit a forest specialist. This will cost us some gold and some things. I think we will manage stuff ourselves. But we can take a loan from the Iron Bank. So we will do that. The Iron Bank will send envoys. And we will look to create an army so we can take the Stormlands, which should have been ours. They could have been ours. But our brother was a bit of a jerk. We are gallant, but we're going to go authority focus here, because of course we want dread gain, dread modifier, more dread, more problems. Actually, more dread, less problems. You know what actually the real theme of this run is, though? It's not more dread, more problems. More dread, less problems. It's more fingers, more problems, so we're going to be taking people's fingers. That is the theme of this run. More fingers, more problems. And so we will be off on that in just a moment. We're just going to unpause and continue. But we clicked the button for the bank, right? Yeah, we did. So we will be looking to recruit a whole bunch of, men-at-arms if we can. We will do a medium-sized loan. And we will come in here and we will increase this pretty big. Because those counter Lord Renly, and we will wait for those to come on up before we can do stuff. And then we can pay debt from the loan. Just gonna... looks like 40% total juice, which is quite a lot of juice. But it's gonna be worth it because we're gonna get the Stormlands. Now, if I recall correctly, there were going to be factions against us. So we're going to look at our vassals, and we're going to see who's the powerful one. It's going to be this guy. We're going to... or is that a guy? Okay, it looks like a guy. We're going to sway him and try and make him play big nice with us. And continue on. We do have a bunch of these stuff, so we can hold a tourney. What is this? My dear brother, I hoped it would not come to this, but I am left with no other option. Obviously, he's going to be giving us control of the Stormlands here, right? Because we defended, you know, Storm's End. We ate the rats during the siege. We don't even need to read the rest of this letter. How dare he? Wait, why is that our response? I must rescind your appointment as master of ships to the Iron Throne? Effective immediately? What a dick. Okay, so we have a short little video queued up here that kind of captures, you know, how we think of our brother and how we think our brother thinks of us. So let's take a quick look. That's our brother. Lord Baratheon, Robert himself. That's us, of course. The Mannis. Hi, brother. We love you. Oh, I see. Joy and terror and horror and absurdity. Alright, let's get back into the game. We are the Mannis. We are the Lord Ham. We will continue on anyways, even though our brother denied us the Stormlands, which were rightfully ours. It's notably going to be hard to take that because there are a bunch of unique buildings, by the way, and look, they just look absolutely gorgeous. But this has +8 on fort level, and I'm not a Crusader Kings expert, but +8 seems like a big number. We of course do have a little bit of that type of action here in Dragonstone. We will also build up here one of these apiaries. Which I think is used for bees and honey, but they give development growth, which is a stat that I like to play for, but again, not a Crusader Kings expert here, but we're going to play for that. We might even upgrade one of our men-at-arms a little bit more. We are going to wait until these pikemen have a little bit of a come-up, and then we will be declaring war. Whatever. He has all cavalry, so we are going pikes and bows, and hopefully we will be able to take the Stormlands from our brother. It should have been ours, it could have been ours, but you know, Robert told us take a hike. Alright, we have some situations. We are in line to inherit titles, I know. We're also first in line, but we can't scheme against him. Because we have the loyalty trait, which I think is, in the mod, an excellent thing. He passed High Crown Authority. That's annoying. That's open beta feature. We're just taking a look around. We are recruiting up quite quickly. It'll only be a few more months here before we can kind of go for this. We do want to declare it while he's a boy. If we manage to kill him, this will be nice. Big nice for us. We are slightly stronger, but we are concerned. We are going to use our ally, Duran himself, whom we got as an ally with our beautiful betrothed wife, the ambitious, deceitful, curious Sorella Sand. Kind of don't like the High Crown Authority, though. It sticks its finger in our pie. We're going to go up to speed 4, actually. And we are going to, once we're, yeah, okay, so now we're going to do it. So we are going to, you know, pick a different rally point. We're also going to look to our internal affairs, because in our practice runs, there were factions against us to lower the Crown Authority. And we don't like that, but we're going to go declare war. And we are going to go for our claims, and we're going to call Duran himself. We can call on our ally, Prince Duran. We will do that, and hopefully he makes his way over to us, and we will look to not really fight until he makes his way over to us. I'm not super familiar with the CK3 AI, and so we're going to see what we can do. Obviously, we cannot fight Lord Renly ourselves, all by ourselves, so we're also going to take the speed down a notch. What we have noticed with this mod in particular is you absolutely fly in terms of your movement speed, so we're just going to wait for Duran to work his way over here. And also for our pikemen to finish recruiting up to level 500, which is the goal, but we do want to get this war started. We want to get it underway. Now, where is he coming? Looks like, what is this? Does he have another war going on at once? So we're actually just going to start marching this way, because he's marching the wrong way. But it looks like he might be dealing with an uprising of sorts. So we're just going to come in, we're going to try and snake our way to Storm's End and siege down some stuff. This is the way. We will try and keep an eye on things. We are moving on speed 2. Yeah, it does look like he has an uprising of sorts. Where's Duran himself? There's Duran. He's coming in with 16k troops, flying in. And so hopefully we can do something about this Renly business. Now let's keep an eye on our men-at-arms size. So I believe they will not fill up at all while we are in enemy territory. And so this is the danger. And so we want to probably get one of these and then work our way back. I do believe, yeah, there's Minor Road, which has development growth and supply limit, and so there's a series of roads throughout here, which is quite interesting and nice. Looks like he is, yeah, a little bit focused on that, and so we will be able to get this siege done Kind of feels like it's a little slow, though. A little bit slow. And now we have a dangerous faction. It is, of course, this person who we started trying to improve relations with at the beginning. And this guy, the Red Crab himself. And so we will see what we can do here. We might just make their vassal contracts better. We are swaying one of them. Hopefully this will be a little bit of a slow development and we can get through it. It looks like we are making progress a little bit faster with Duran's help. Prince Duran of the Generalist. Looks like they're just waiting. Don't know what that's about. But what we might want to do is we might want to fall back to kind of our territory and let a month tick. Now, where is the... So we have this down here, which takes the... Oh, I guess you probably... let's move our cam a little bit. That way you can see this. Yeah, there we go. These Crusader King setups. Big nice. And I think we will let our numbers recruit a little bit up. After we take this, we will defend it if they come back to us here. Although it will be a river crossing, so that's kind of annoying. Fort here. But it looks like they are a little bit occupied. Some people are joining this Liberty faction. This isn't ideal. See, this is what we need the Dread for. This is what we need Serve the Crown for. Terrible. These people think that they can stand up to the Mannis, Lord Ham himself. Look at this face. Look at those jawlines. Look at those cheekbones. How could you not be a fan of all that? Terrible. Speaking of, we might want to seduce someone who's genius to give us a good bastard, but that doesn't really seem the Stannis way. We are betrothed and we are faithful to our 3-year-old wife, who's now. I know what you're thinking. 3 years old? Just kidding. She's 4. We're okay. We're in good shape here. Alright, so we get this. We're going to come back here. And we are going to see if on the 30th we get any sort of recruitment. I missed it with my eyes, but we're going to come back. We're going to just wait for one tick. See if we can get recruitment. See if he just comes over here. And we're going to look to play it slow because, spoiler for you guys, or just a little bit of a note, is we actually tried to do this run already with this exact opener, and we got clapped because we won the first few battles, and then we started doing really poorly. And so we just kind of being a little bit methodical here. We are going to, if we have any more new armies, we're going to raise all. Nope, we don't. Duran's getting off our... What? And so now we're going to come on down. And we're going to look for a fight. Hopefully Duran is helping us. But he's going to come to siege this. He's going to be like, look, we're going to raise the siege. And so we will get the defenders bonus because we are going and we already have control. We're going to take a quick look. Looks like they're going to flee. But once Duran commits to helping us, this should be a good battle for us. Should be. Looks like Duran's not committing, which is a bit unfortunate. But we can work our way up deeper here. Now this is plains, so I don't think we'll have a penalty for defending if he comes to relieve the siege here. And so this will be a nice way to kind of make progress towards Storm's End. And he's not trying to de-siege this here. Lord Renly knows little of tactics, which is why we should have been given the Stormlands, and instead our brother Robert favored him. Terrible. And you know, I know what you're thinking. We only have 2 diplomacy. Robert shouldn't have given us anything, and you're wrong because we are the Mannis, the Ham himself. The Hammis, the Mannis. We are continuing on. We will go for Serve the Crown first. I think that it's on theme, if not necessarily the best. This guy will get Fortune Builder. We were raising him, I guess. Can we raise our wife? No, they're not. Oberyn's not a fan of us raising our wife. You know, to be honest, that'd be a little awkward. You know, she will be calling us daddy in 2 ways, and that's probably against the rules. We can pay our debt to the Iron Bank, but we cannot afford to settle our debt, so we will not do that. This is coming along quite nicely. We're just working our way to Storm's End here. They are having to deal with this rebellion or uprising. And I guess I have no choice, I think, because I don't have time for this. And you will threaten the Mannis this time. Notably, this decreases our income. We had to lower the crown authority, which this is what they wanted, I think. So this is big sad, but such is the price of things. Alright, so we get this. Let's see. Alright, so we have to work our way through here to get to Storm's End. This is not plains, this is hills. This is also hills. And that is going to incur... so it looks like we have to take this. This is plains, so we will come in here and we will try and siege this down. Oh, this is not a siegeable place. This is farmlands. I'm guessing they won't have a defensive penalty on here. So we'll come in here and we'll siege down the farmlands. And it looks like they're going to come and try and lift the siege. Oop. I think I did not come in fast enough. Now, unfortunately, this guy's leading instead of us, but it looks like we're going to have enough guys that it's not going to make a huge difference. But we are probably going to have to retreat back to our own lands to get some more recruitment up after winning this battle here. People are getting wounded, people are getting clapped. Such is the way of things. Now we could greed a little and go for this. Oh, did we? Let's greed a little. Oh, it looks like some guys disbanded. That's not ideal. So we'll actually go back here. Look to leave. Actually, no, I think we can stay on this. Well, we can't afford it, so we're gonna let it ride. Which I think this is the beginning of a very bad thing, owing money to the Iron Bank. But we are going to accrue some more interest. We thought we were going to be done with this war faster, but it looks like we're not. So it looks like we're going to take this, we're going to take another fight, and then we're going to go back to recruit some more guys, I think, is going to be the way we do things here. We maybe want to just try and, you know, settle up this spot instead of de-siege, getting rid of their siege, but I think that we just want to get in here and get into on the battles, because I think if we win another battle, we probably enforce on them, and this might just be gratuitous. So let's kind of move in this direction. Once this gets a little bit closer, let's see if we can catch him here. We are nice and fast, and now we are the leader of the battle, which will be big nice once we get the reinforcements coming in, because we are the Mannis. We have 28, and they have a commander advantage of 22. You cannot stop us, Lord Ham. And of course, we will get our dread here in a moment. And this might be enough to enforce the thing. We get a lock a new martial perk. We're going to do serve the crown. You will serve without complaint. This doesn't give us very much here. And so we will actually go back and just look to pick up some recruitment. You know, we've lost quite a few men. We're going to just look to get a little bit more guys back. They will come back to de-siege this. We'll take another fight with them. And hopefully that will be the end of this nonsense. The nonsense that was started, by the way, by Robert. The Lord Big Brother himself. He's not fat yet, but he's getting there. Who thought that, you know, the more deserving of the two brothers was Renly, which is craziness. But it looks like, yeah, he's coming to de-siege here, but we're just going to be able to work our way back once we get to the next month. And, well, me, of course. Obviously. Alright, so now that we've gotten a little bit more topped off a little bit, we're going to come in and we're going to wreck the rest of their troops. They haven't really gotten much top off here, so we should be able to. We're just going to wait for him to get a little bit closer. Wait for him to commit here. And then we're going to take this battle, which we should be able to comfortably... Oh, well, I guess we won't take the battle. I'm not sure if we're supposed to chase him down into the mountains there. That is a pretty severe penalty. We could take this province in the plains and look to continue pushing. I think that's not going to be good. Oh, we have to go there. Damn. We're just going to come back here and siege this down, I guess. We're going to come up to speed 3. I just don't want to make any huge mistakes. This is a very important opening where we are taking our rightful land back. Notably, it looks like they're still having problems over there, so And they are going to go for something else to de-siege this. I think this is in the plains. And so now we're left with a little bit of a decision. I think we're going to finish this siege and then look to take out their attempt. Because we already have some progress, and we are the Mannis, so of course we do have military engineers, so our siege phase time is a little bit better. It looks like they're getting progress faster, which is not ideal. Are we not in charge of the siege? Who's in charge of the siege? How do we check this? Go to location. Is there a siege view? Looks like we are progressing a little bit faster. Wild Harvesters has been constructed in Dragonstone. I'm not sure if we can afford... We want to keep building buildings, but I think we gotta worry about that Iron Bank nonsense, which I think is gonna cost us 900 now. And so that might be a little bit... That might be a bridge too far. Just looking to finish this up here. Just this one, not this one as well. The other one would be nice, but I think this will be... This plus wrecking them over here might be enough to finish this war. I don't know, we'll see. Wild Harvesters, we get some notifications. Our bishop doesn't like us, so maybe we want to come in and... I think this guy's our bishop. So I guess we'll start scheming to sway him. And we'll come on over back here this way. And he runs... I think we're just going to chase him down now. I, of course, know how we can employ both strategies. Wow. This is a classic. We don't want to get too far ahead of our guys, but yeah, let's get in there. Unfortunately, Duran is, or someone else is the commander, but we're gonna wreck him either way. And hopefully this puts a, well, he's no longer the maester, so I guess we don't really care. Our vassal and knight. But this guy's almost powerful? Oh, he is powerful, but he's already assigned somewhere else. Okay. I think we will take the learning over the... What is this? Yeah. Wow, we're not, like, any closer. We are working our way slowly to, Storm's End. Where's the barony that we don't have? The city... Why can't we cross over here? What's blocking our way? Is it this? This is a little obnoxious. We are quite a bit stronger than them. We will just try and clap them again and catch them again. And so we're gonna come in here because I think that we just need we can do it ourselves, and so we just need to catch even without Duran. And of course, when we catch first, we will be the leader. And this is gonna be nice. Get rolled by a hair, my guy. Absolute stud. Hey, look, our wife is now 6 years old, which is totally appropriate. Never not appropriate. Looks like we'll just take up over this siege here and look to get enforcement a little bit closer. We are trying to save up here for the Iron Bank loan. Don't want to owe too much money, but we're going to take this and then we're going to clap them over here again. If you're happy and you know it, clap your brother. If you're happy and you know it, clap your brother. If you're happy and you know it, then Renly's face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your brother. She's in for maybe not the most exciting wedding night. Well, so it goes though. Tragic we couldn't get Loras in the scene. And we will enforce the siege. The Mannis. Insane general. Let's go, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Get riggedy wrecked, son. Your, these cavalry are nothing against our pikemen here. And we get levy desertions. That's unfortunate. Now, can we cross over here? We still can't cross over without incurring a penalty. And I'm confused as to why, but I guess we can just keep taking land, right? Is this a siegeable province? Is this siegeable? No. Is it this we have to take? Maybe. It seems we can cross here. No, we can't cross here, but we can siege this down now. They will have to re-recruit and refit and get buys up. And so I think we can take this. This is really slow, though. Super slow. We can hire a maester. Let's get a maester here. We were appointed King Robert's captain. We kind of don't want to serve as his captain because, you know, he was a bit of a jerk to us. So we can refuse to make it become his captain or commander. I'm no longer willing to fight, my guy. You fight your own wars, Robert. We fought enough for you. That doesn't sound very Stannis-y of us, but we also want to be in charge of this unit here for the time being. He can no longer employ us as captain. There we go. We will dust this up and then dust him up. You know what I mean? Thank God for our ally, Prince Duran. Duran of Dorne. Where is his... Wait, what? Oh, that's in the Stormlands. GG, I don't know. Basic, map stuff. Really don't have anywhere near the amount of money we need. But we're slowly taking over more and more territory here. We get a little bit of gold from doing it. We're at 96%. Oh, it's only an additional 100. This sounds bad, but we will, you know, take a little bit more. We are getting closer and closer to recovering it. Will we knight this boy? He's got way more prowess than us. Yeah, we'll knight him. Let's go, baby. We knighted somebody. Hell yeah, brother. Now, of course, yeah, okay, so this is what now allows us to come in here. We're at 96%, which is unfortunate because it's not 100%, so hopefully we can get there. But we'll just try and do this. They have no troops left. We can maybe decrease the size of our levies. Let's take a look. So this one we will decrease to size 4. It doesn't fire any guys. And we will also decrease this to size 2. It doesn't fire any guys, but we have to pay a whole lot less. And so this will be kind of, we're looking to recover the money for the Lord Bank Bravos people. Big happy on this guy. Maybe we can befriend him? No. God. We're just so useless in terms of diplomacy. Why don't we improve our relations with him? I guess? I don't know. Something to do? We could, of course, engage in some scheming, but this is not the... With this jawline, why would you ever scheme when you can take a direct approach? And, of course, now we can enforce. So we'll enforce our demands here. We will become the Paramountcy of the Stormlands. Here, I gotta pause so I can read through this. We'll gain 300 fame. We'll gain 300 prestige. Renly becomes our vassal, and a lot of guys become our vassal. So be it. Let them see the new Lord Paramount. You will enter the royal court. Let's see our court. It's kind of not that... Okay. I mean, it's court. I think... Let's see if any of this stuff is different. So we are, of course, going to be a warlike court. Yeah, obviously. Frankly, obviously. I think we... We'll take, maybe a little bit of fashion. That seems Stannis-y. That's not Stannis-y at all. But we won't pay too much. We want to, for the most part, focus on, we'll disband all. Let's go to our court. We want to focus on paying back the Iron Bank before we pay the Iron Price, you know what I mean? We will be getting this for prestige and building construction costs. Hell yeah, brother. The Baratheon flag. And, of course, our Baratheon flag. I think the nice one is probably Renly's, unfortunately. But he's now a subject of ours. We now have control over here, the Stormlands. And we also maintain our control over the Stormlands here. But I think what we will be doing, I think we can move this to make our primary. Go to location. Is this our primary? Oh, we don't have... We can't revoke the title. And he has Storm's End. Yeah, we still just only have this. We're just in charge of... we're just Paramount to the Stormlands. Is that our primary title? I think it is. Okay. So now we're in control of the Stormlands. We're making a ton of money. Let's go, baby. Let us go. Now might be time. It might be time for a couple Stannis quotes. Let's hear some bangers here. In just a second. Wait. Oh, Lord Davos. Hold up. The Onion Knight himself. We're gonna put a pin in him. We're gonna put a pin in Sir Davos. Lord Davos, the Unland Knight of the Drench, is a poet, intelligent, but couldn't he not... Okay, whatever. He's honorable, just, brave, honest, Sir Davos. Show him in at once. Serve me well, Lord Davos. We gain 1 court grandeur. We're going to gain a bunch of other stuff. Baratheon's going to gain some renown, and of course the Onion Knight will serve us well as a counselor. We will... start. We can accuse him of violating sumptuary law for crimes against fashion. That's funny. Okay. We will sway him. Ooh, and we also have this guy coming in. We'll receive him as well. Alright, the Iron Bank's due. I think that we're going to pay now, and we're going to be in huge big debt, which is going to be uncomfortable. We will go to the castle banquet, and now we're going to take a look at our council and try and, you know, appoint the best of the bestest. We have to give a position to Lord Davos somewhere. Alright, we're gonna give it to... He's gonna be the sign of the purse. The Onion Knight himself. Remember. Let's just come back to this real quick. Mo fingers, mo problems. That's the Onion Knight, baby. Alright. Let's jump back in. Mo fingers, mo problems. So we got Davos. Lord Gunner is not necessarily the best. We can reassign maybe, but is this guy going to get upset if we do this? Let's do this. Let's do train commanders as well. We do think that's the best. We can't change our Septon. We can change our Admiral. This guy is decent. Ooh, but this guy is someone we need to keep happy, relatively speaking. We're in a ton of debt. I mean, I guess we could take out a loan from the Iron Bank. But then we're gonna... we could scrape the thing. Yeah, I think we're just, you know, going to mainly be chilling for a little bit here. You know, we took the Stormlands, which is what we wanted to do, but we do want to get rid of this. We have a lot of debt. Realm will lose land. Who's his primary heir? Oh, this sucks. The primary heir is now King Robert, so King Robert's going to gain control of all this instead of it going to us. We want Storm's End. We would like to take Storm's End, so I guess... But why can't we take... We can't seize Storm's End. We can't revoke titles. So, because we have a truce, and we have, Protected title revocation. So what we need to do is we need to change his vassal contract. Right? And this will give us tyranny. Other subjects will not like this. So we will tell him he doesn't have to contribute as much of this, so it will not be tyranny. And this will allow us to... What if we make him onto forced partition? I don't think we want his title to be on forced partition, but it would maybe give us some of the land when he dies. We'll modify his vassal contract. He's not happy about that, but you know, it is what it is. We'll send for a maester, because we don't have one. Wait, is this us? Why are we... We're bald now. Hopefully our wife, who's now 8, doesn't mind that she married someone who's bald. Ooh, let's see if we can ransom some people. We do kind of want to take their fingers, but we also want to get some ransoms, so... I think that we will do... Move towards hard rule. Yeah, we do really want to take this from Lord Renly here. We'll take in Lester. We'll see what he's about. We accept the generous gift. Thanks, Lester. Our grandeur increases. Big nice. Big nice. Well, we're generally callous. Lord Adrian is one of the powerful people, though, so we will take this. He's one of the more powerful guys. He's our counselor right now. He's a friend now. I mean, we don't have many friends. It's probably good for us. We're just stubborn, callous, and cynical. That sounds about right. Yes, we wanted to ransom out as many people as possible. Looks like we only have the last. Let's see. Yep, let's ransom you. We don't want favors. We just want... We only want one thing. Alright, what will this give us? Dread. And Guarantor. Okay. Or we can see off to the right what all these give us. Alright, we have one that will give us Dread and Grandeur. Okay, we have one that will give us Scheme stuff. Diplomacy per level of fame would actually be nice. And our Maester is pretty good for on this front. I wonder what's giving the aptitude. I forget how to check this. This guy has excellent aptitude, so we would not mind getting a little bit of diplomacy. How much is it going to cost us a month? 0.6, not too bad. So we'll just appoint him here. What is this? Okay, we can't revoke it very easily. Court Smith. We don't have much artifacts, and so we could commission artifacts if we did a Smith, though. Master of the Horse. Captain Effectiveness is nice, but we're not involved in a fight right now, so it doesn't really matter. Control would be kind of okay. A lot of just okay stuff here, so I think we're just going to... Prestige would be nice. Dread Decay minus would be nice. Clayton Suggs would be okay for this. I think we actually just want a position for... It looks like there's a couple more that Harbor Master, Labor and Waiting, we do not fulfill the requirements, so maybe we have to be even bigger. We have to be the Iron Throne. The Iron Throne, the Iron Price. Just trying to get out of debt here. As ruler of the Stormlands ourselves. Let's receive Stefan, and let's receive this person. Serve me well, Stefan. A lot of renown here. And renown and gold. We're digging our way out of this debt here pretty nicely here. We can petition liege, request a loan. Yeah, not doing that again. We're first in line to inherit this. Shipbreaker's Bay, but we're going to lose a bunch on other stuff. We can change Davos's contract. I think we like Sir Davos, and so we don't need to change his contract. Brave Sir Davos, the Onion Knight. We are in debt. We're not endorsed by our Septon. Let's try and sway him, I think. I know we are swaying Sir Davos, but that can wait. He needs less fingers, less problems. There we go. We will receive him. Give us gold, please. Gold, please. What is this about? Funny smell. We can lose 150. We can let our steward handle it. And we can get Smelly Court for a while. Smelly Court. That's the Stannis option. We're not paying extra to unsmell the court. The sniffs are a integral feature of our court itself. This guy's just offering to come on up. Scraping. Alright, well. Just see a bunch of negative modifiers. I don't see the harm in letting this guy come in. We could engage in some intrigue, but that's not our way. Our wife is almost 9, which is fantastic for us. Eventually, we will have an heir. Who is our player heir is King Robert, which would not be ideal for the run, but wow, this guy is old and he's got 25 of that. That seems wild to me. Of course, Barristan Selmy is old, and he's also quite strong himself as well. Is the Stormlands in conflict? What is this? Looks like we might have to rein in some of the lords. Maybe we do want to... Well, no, we can't raise our thing. Primogeniture, oldest child. We're fine with that. We will receive Lord Balin. And accept the generous gifts. And our grandeur is up to 5. That's big nice. Look at this. It, of course, is decaying because we don't have enough to support it. But at tier 5, what are we getting? Well, I guess tier 4 is the one. It gives us captains. Captain effectiveness. Tier 6 would give us convinced de jure territory counselor. Interesting. Okay. We are getting hard rule, hard truths, hard times. Stannis Baratheon. The Lord himself. I think we will actually call it an episode here. And so this episode, we got started. Our brother stuck his finger in our pie. He revoked our thing. He also gave the Stormlands to Renly for whatever reason. We righted that wrong. We took it to Renly with the help of Duran, our faithful ally, Lord Prince Duran of Dorne. Or of Duranland, as we like to call it. And so now we're kind of in charge of the Stormlands. We're, you know, working to pay back the debt. We're not quite going to pay it back just yet, but we will be continuing on along quite along. We got married, except we're betrothed, you know, to our 8-year-old wife. Classic. CK experience. We are bald by the time we are wed. Also bald at 25, so it feels bad, man. But that chiseled jaw, which we can no longer access, unfortunately. We can view kills. He killed a man. And we can view his memories. I guess let's quickly go over the memories here. We became friends with Lord Adrian. Perfect. We won a war, or let's start here. We started a war with Renly. Huh. Our grandmother died. That was unfortunate. We imprisoned Lord Glendon. That happens. You commanded and won the battle of this place against Lord Renly. You defeated Lord Renly again. Your grandfather died of old age. That was a bit unfortunate, but it happens. We defeated Lord Renly again. We defeated Lord Renly again. We knighted Aryo. We became ruler of the Lord Paramountcy of the Stormlands. We won a war against Renly Baratheon. And then we became friends with Adrian, who notably is going to not uprise against us, hopefully. So that's kind of what happened. So it is written, so it has been done. The great Ham continues on his quest. I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and have a good one.